It's Pablo's Rap of the Week.
This week we spoke to former Karratha Cats player Rock Walsh, since there seemed to be a bit of confusion about what size shirt I was. I think there's been a bit of a mix-up though, because they gave me an XL Rock.
An XL, gee.
I think they went for the mediums, I think. He must have just picked up the wrong one.
Yeah, well, by the sound of it, I mean, you're probably not an XL height-wise, but I haven't seen you for a few months, so I'm not quite sure what the diameter of your body's at the moment. So you could actually be an XL, in fact.
I'm a little bit annoyed. I think it's a bit of a stitch-up. Obviously, they want me to go back to the Karratha Cats, and I reckon I'd sneak into a small, to be honest.
Into a small? Cut the sides out and just wore it as a poncho.
Ex-AFL star Scotty Cummings was a little bit disappointed on Sports Day after his resume got lost in the mail.
Your next job always has to be a step up, doesn't it?
Agreed.
And I'm really disappointed that BHP have just replaced Marius Kloppers without even really broadening the net that far as to even let me have a chat.
Not even an email your way.
Not even an email. So I question their so-called high-end recruiting agency.
I'm with you.
I question them.
Yep.
And if they're actually trying to get the best people.
Has the new top man won a Coleman medal?
I don't think so.
Has he carried the Eagles to a finals win at the MCG on a very cold Friday night?
It was wintry, cold and blustery. No, he hasn't.
Has he walked Kokoda?
No, I doubt it.
Has he dropped 35 kilos?
Probably not.
Well, probably not the best man for the job, but as they say in the business world, Scotty, better luck next time.
With potential wild weather on the way next week, Robbie from Spirit Porthedland and myself discussed potential cyclone names. I was thinking Bernard Tomic.
Oh.
A lot of hot air. Full of a lot of hot air.
Yes, yes.
Anything to do with AFL, I think, could be a good one. The Mark Lacroix. I think he's going to be big for the Eagles this year. So I think, Lacroix could be a good cyclone name. Anyone else in the AFL?
Anyone else in the AFL? Brock McLean. Pretty much thanks the Melbourne Football Club.
This week, Cameron Miles from the Pilbara News dabbled in French as we discussed our favourite holiday destinations. Cameron's is Canada, Jessica's is Morocco. I'm going to have to say for me, I think it's France. I lived in France for a year, but anywhere in the south of France, beautiful.
Nice.
Bonjour.
Au revoir, Cameron. And lastly, Rockwell summed up what I'd be like on the field if I ever did play NPFL footy.
Oh, when it comes to the big body clashes, I think you're probably going to end up on a stretcher on the way to Nickel Bay Hospital for some treatment.
So I might be playing NPFL. Let's leave it at that, Rock, because they saw me last night, and they're a bit impressed by the physical stature of myself. After going to the gym so much, so they came straight over and they said, "Look, Rock's left. The 7-foot giant's left. There's a gaping spot left in the goal square." They've turned to the right man, I think.
Just the way that you talk rubbish on your radio show each week, you've got a lot of enemies out there, a lot of enemies at other teams, and I can just see it now that someone's going to sort of get it in their head that they're going to try and shoot down one of the local celebrities, and you're going to get your head knocked off.